Alright, everybody, here we are in my game. Gotta arm the clarinet first. There we go. And before we get going, I'm gonna quickly grab some sheet music. Just because I think it's hilarious that I could have sheet music. What do you push? I. And you move this over to the shield. And then escape. And here he is, ready to play some music. Oh, but what I wanted to do, I'm going to go over the rugs I've made. Again, I just love these rugs. So there's the original rugs, my first three patterns. Then I made this bird. Then I made the geofloral rugs, these four I'm on. And then I started making a little bit more fancy rugs, kind of in the Turkish design. And I made these three. Then I really got inspired to make a labyrinth style rug. So this is a labyrinth. I don't know how many systems a labyrinth has, but every time you cross the center line when you're traveling around this type of maze, it's not a maze because there's only one way to go. But this is I started with this simple, very simple labyrinth. You follow the orange line from the center bottom, up and around, and then back and around. You just follow it around, and it's just good for your mind to look at. I'm not saying, it's not an opinion. Actually, scientifically, they've studied people's brains that follow this labyrinth pattern. And I created a double labyrinth. And then I also created this is the quadruple labyrinth I created. And I made a bigger double labyrinth. Then I made the enormous double labyrinth, which actually is two rugs, because I couldn't box edit and wouldn't let me make one rug big enough. Here's another double labyrinth with the second color scheme. And then I just kind of went for something simple. A striped rug. Just checking out colors, see what they have, how they look. Then I made this very small rug, just something you can just sit on and play on. Then I got inspired with this new kind of pattern, this diamond pattern. Let's go to the original color scheme. So I made this diamond pattern first. And then I wanted a long one, so I made it long. And then I kind of thought that that wasn't going to work, so I doubled this one into that one. And then I went for a double long. So now this is the rug I've kind of settled with, is the one I like of all the four lengths and widths. And then I made a red version. Gotta get those music notes. And then we have this kind of pink, I call it high contrast colored. So that's that. Then the last rug I've been working on is this rug here, which is kind of in the style of a Persian rug I saw. I just really put a lot of time into it, and I'm kind of proud of it. I wish I could be more detailed, but with the limitations of VoxEdit and the pixel art, that's pretty much the best I could do. I think I'm going to change the fringe to the actual color of the border. I don't know. But then also check out what I did. I've shown these before, but I updated them. This is the pretzel, the baked pretzel, the salted pretzel, the cheesy pretzel, and now that's my cinnamon sugar pretzel, which I absolutely love, the cinnamon sugar. Gotta get one of those. Oh, they're not accessible. I can't collect them yet, so they're not collectible yet. Chocolate. Boop. Chocolate sprinkles. I'll leave that burnt pretzel alone. And then we have the gluten-free pretzel. It's funny, it hops around. So I'm going to grab the Gorilla. I'm going to just show you the last thing that I did. This isn't going to be a long stream. I kind of just wanted to run through some things that I've been working on, share my progress. I'm kind of at it, like, look at the PUDs. I made them where you can bump into them and collide with them, and they bounce around. And they kind of just flop around. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that you can just kind of bump into them. You can sometimes pick one up. I don't want to die, so let me go get to the health flowers. They don't hurt you if you pick them up. He just flops around. I think that's you can just kick them out of the way. It doesn't hurt you to kick them. You just kind of push them out of the way. But if they get too close to you for too long, they will hurt you. And eventually, they will have animations of farting fire. I'm working on it. And they will just have a little waddly, kind of penguin-like, just behavior that I'm excited to be working on, but I'm also not good at, and it's very slow in the progress. Honestly, I haven't done it as much. It's just this daunting thing that I just don't feel like doing, and I know I have to do, and I will do it. But I started working nights at Home Depot, and I've been looking at the Alamo Draft House, and they just fired me, which is kind of fun to get fired from a job. It's not fun, but I'm having fun with it because it just freed up some time for me to work on this. So that's why it's fun. It's because I get to work on this more. So now that I'm fired from the Alamo, I'll dedicate a little bit more time to this. Now I'm working nights at Home Depot, which will allow me to pay for my rent. And eventually, maybe my artistic prowess will pay off and I can make a living out of creating art. Well, oh yeah, we're going to get out of here and I'm going to show you the newest color version of the rugs I've made. I'm going to zoom right in on the rugs. Let's see, we're going to put it next to the other Persian rug. Yes, the alternate. I just called it alt because I couldn't decide what the label of this color scheme is. And both of them don't have really a name to their color scheme. I need to figure out what that color scheme is called. So, I don't know what it's called now, but this one I'm calling the original, and this is the alt one. So, that's how it is. I hope you enjoyed this short little video, and I'll see you next time.